Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick video. I got a message from one of my GMI tribe girls.
Hi guys!
And she wanted to know, she had an issue with a leaking snow globe. So she asked me, how do you fix that? Or can you fix that? And so I did it actually a couple months back. I did a tutorial on this. I've had no issues with this cup whatsoever. No leaks, no nothing. I did this cup even longer ago. I did this one in the winter. No issues, no leaking, no nothing. And then all of a sudden, I had a batch that I had to do. And the same Mickey cups, but with, they're the colored ones instead of the clear. And all of a sudden, they all started leaking. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? You know, I've got this, fairly large order and these cups are all leaking. And so when they start to leak, it's like really difficult to try to seal this up because you've got, like I use the glycerin and water mix. And so it gets like really, slippery on the outside and it's really hard and like oily. That's it. That's the word I was looking for, oily, right? So, so I wound up fixing the cup. And so what I've heard, now I'm going to tell you what I did. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong to this, but I'm going to tell you what I did. Now I've heard people say they sealed the seam with UV resin. I have not tried that. But what I came up with is, and I don't know if you guys know this, probably most of you do. I didn't for a long time know that, Oracle made a clear vinyl. So, it's see-through, right? Because that's clear see-through. That's like kind of silly, right? So what I did was I printed up these strips, right? See this clear strip? And so I did a bunch of them because I had a fairly large order.
This is a stack of money.
She's stacking quarters. So, what I did...
More money.
Okay, don't show them how much money you have. So what I did was, because I had such a large order and like the first two cups leak, I got paranoid because I was trying to get through the order. So what I did was I went and I just sealed all of the cups, whether, I thought they were going to leak or not, because I had no idea if they were going to leak. So what I started out with is I sprayed my 91% alcohol.
Are you even friends with who you're talking to?
I am talking to YouTubers. So some of them are my friends. Some of them that watch me are my friends. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. So this is the seam that this is the seam where it was leaking from this batch of cups. And this is the next one in that batch. So it's like she's doing like a cup a month.
And all of you that watch Mom's videos do know me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And these are what we act so they look like.
Okay.
Not
right.
like those YouTube
Not the fake YouTubers? Or the fake YouTubers? Okay. We're real here. We keep it real around here, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least we try. We definitely keep it real. It's not even trying. It's just we keep it real. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a good wipe down.
I have so much money.
Okay, enough. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. I'm not gonna touch it with my hands unless I've washed my hands with Dawn dish soap, because Dawn dish soap is a degreaser. So you can either wipe this cup down with 91% alcohol or wash it with Dawn dish soap. It is completely up to you. So my next step is, I like to spray my hands too and just kind of give them and try to get some of the grease off too. If I'm too lazy to get up and walk and wash my hands for the Dawn dish soap, which is most of the time because my sink is on the other side of the house. So I'm going to go ahead and peel up a strip, and I'm not going to apply this with, transfer tape. So I'm going to stand up and do this because I'm going to look down on it, and I'm going to just put this right in the middle of my seam. And can you get your money out of there, silly girl?
Pause this video and look what
and I'm going to pull this
is so that you know what that is.
Okay, shh. All right, so I'm going to pull this fairly taut. I'm not going to do too crazy stretching. And I'm just going to pull it all the way around the cup. Making sure the seam is like in the middle. And I would not recommend going thinner on this strip. But if you are uncomfortable with, I did this at 0.3 in my Cricut design space, and I cut it out myself. you can go wider, you know, you can go 0.5, whatever you're thinking is going to give that, you know, you're going to cover that seam. So that's it. So I covered it with, and then I coated the whole cup with epoxy. I know it seems kind of like overkill. I did have decals on it, so it was better that way anyway, because then I sealed my decal in, and there was no question of if the decal's going to come off or not. But, you know, if you want, I think that you could probably put a coat of UV resin around this and then seal it that way as well. So I think it's going to be up to you. But so that is how I fixed my leaking cups. Now, you know, please feel free to share how you do it. Tell me what's worked for you, so that everybody else can read and get ideas, because, you know, again, this is crafting, and I say this over and over again, but it is crafting, and, you know, there is, you know, there's many trial and errors in this, and, you know, what works for one person doesn't always work for another, or it just isn't convenient for another, or it's not cost effective for somebody else. So, you know, that's why, you know, it's great that there are so many people out there doing this, because you get to jump around from channel to channel and see how we all do things differently. And then you can choose what's going to work for you based on your situation. So that is it for this. I think I've covered it, you know, easy peasy, nice and simple. It worked well for me. She's had the cups for a couple of months. She's not complained of any leaking at all. She's a coworker, so she would definitely come to me and say, hey, it's leaking again. So it worked for me. You can certainly try it. I ordered my clear vinyl from Annie Up Graphic Supply. They are local to me, so I go and pick my vinyl up. They do have where you can order and have them ship it to you. And I will link in the, excuse me, you're like blocking my face. I will link in the description below their website so that you can order from them too. All right, so this is it for tonight.
Meow, meow.
Meow, meow. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Meow, bye.
Bye.
Meow, meow. The cat's saying bye.
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 Oh, don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Get in here. That's your line. That's your line. What is your line?
Don't forget to subscribe.
And give it a thumbs up.
Give us thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Bye.
Bye.